after my parents get divorced, I was 6 years old. I started live in a different houses, go to different family, and then trying to have friends, trying to be a part of that family, and then was always like, kind of like rejected or something at school, at home. At school, because I was always a new kid. I didn't have a friend from home that we go to school together. So I get to school, I don't know any kids, whether it's my neighbor or not. I don't have any friend at school, any friend base. So you get very tough, and my situation didn't help. I mean, the fact that at school they will point me out amongst other kids to be the one that doesn't have a pen to take note or a notebook, or the one that hasn't paid a scholar fee, so they're gonna kick me out in front of other kids. So yes, therefore you're not a good profile to be a friend. Nobody is excited to be a friend with that guy. A credit to my past, to that childhood who was very tough, because he taught me in the hard way, to have to deal with myself, to be on my own, to not rely on people just by not having anybody while I need it,
You don't feel a lot of loyalty?
No, because there wasn't nobody at all
to
rely on. When even your parent can hurt you, not because they don't want or just because they can, then, as a kid, you kind of like understand that you have to work your ass off, otherwise it won't be easy for you. You don't realize, but it's kind of like education. I think if everything was perfect for me as a kid, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be having this perspective of life, because I would have been maybe rely or expect something from somebody or from life, but I have a tough life who taught me to like not expect anything from anybody. You're on your own, and then when you pick that up and like, okay, this is how it is. Just believe me, you won't get disappointed. Technically grew up by myself. I end up like not even trying to have a friend. I'm like, okay, this is my situation. Maybe I feel okay, just retreat myself, not just to try all the time and get shame of it all the time. I retreat and don't have to deal with these people with their opinion on me. And but that motivated me at some point. I'm like, damn, look, this kid, they are looking at me like I'm worth nothing, but technically I worth more than them, because I'm working, even though what I have is less than what they have. I deserve what I have. I work hard for it, and they don't deserve shit. They are just a kid.
Right.
They work, and their parents provide for them. I'm not just lucky to have the chance, but I'm still trying, which means I'm not bad at the end of the day, So that pushed me to like, from there, I wanted something to prove them wrong.
They're all doing that to themselves. They don't even understand. When you do that, you're doing it to yourself.
Right.
If you are attacking someone because you know that they have a weakness, but you're pretending you don't have one, you are attacking yourself. You are chipping away at your own personal sovereignty. You're chipping away at your own respect.
So true, man. I start looking at people realizing I know something about you. Because they don't want to talk about it.
Right.
I already know it.
Yeah.
If you're talking shit about me, I know you're f***ed up.
Yeah.
That's why all these cats that come out right now who don't like me or whatever, I'm like, really, man? That shit happened 30 years ago, 15 years ago. You still f***ed up about that? Oh, man. I know something about you, brother. See, I get over everything. I'm good. It's water under the f***ing bridge.
The grind.
It's the grind does that. That's it. You're not grinding hard enough. If you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being a to yourself, man. You're not getting out there and squeezing that soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again and again and again and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. People don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffer. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. Makes you grow up.
Well, the first thing we did was he came in and he wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do so he could map out the month. He lived with me for a month. And I went to the pull-up bar, and I got like maybe 8 pull-ups, which is an exaggeration. I probably got like 4 pull-ups. You know? A lot of people are listening, so I'll say 8. And then he said, all right, wait 30 seconds, go and do it again. And I went up on the pull-up bar, and I did maybe like 3 or 4. He said, all right, wait 30 seconds, I want you to do it again. And I got up on the pull-up bar, and I did maybe like 1 kipping, getting my damn chin over the bar, barely. And I dropped down, I was all jacked up, and I said, all right, well, what's next? He said, well, what's next is we're not leaving here until you do 100 more. We're not leaving the gym until you do 100 more.
That day.
Now. Like right now.
Right now. So you
And I
had
was
done
like-
7.
I did like probably 7 or 10, and I was like, man, Goggins, that's impossible. And he said, I already know what your biggest problem is. And he's like, the limitations you're putting on yourself are self-imposed. Get back on the bar. And,
Jesus
Roger
Christ.
that, man.